Hi, this is Pete Byerly. Back in 1962, when we were young, excited students eager to learn about broadcasting and the world of media, I got this idea that maybe it would be fun to record an audio time capsule. So I dragged some of my fellow Ryerson RTA students into the CJRT studios, where I coerced, prodded, blackmailed, begged, and otherwise encouraged them to record a short voice message. We put the package on a reel tape, then transferred it to a soft-cut disc. The idea was that we could play back these clips in 40 years or so. Well, it's 40 years later, and here they are. You're sure to recognize some of these youthful voices, and maybe, just maybe, you were one of them. I hope you enjoy them.
My name is Joy Gomez. By the way, what's the temperature out there? 55 degrees. My gosh, it's cold. Warm, you say? Oh, no. You see, I come from Trinidad, and I'm used to 80 and 90 degrees temperature. I just can't stand this cold.
My name is Lynn Arnott, and I come from a little town called Buttonville. It's a place no one believes exists, but it does. It exists about 20 miles north of Toronto. And at one time it rivaled Toronto as a metropolitan center. And I can't think of anything more to say.
Hi there. This is me again. I come from St. Catharines, and my name is Nancy Cahill. That certainly is significant.
Hi there, my name is David Homer, and I come from the big bad city of Toronto. However, I wasn't born here, thank goodness, because who knows what I would have been if I would have been born in this city. I came from a little town. I'm a good old country boy, and I've been around here for about 3 years. And I hope someday to be... Will you please quit playing that violin, Mr. Buste, one of our celebrated gentlemen.
Alright, are we all set to go? I'm Ron Buste, and that is not my voice. That's something sick in the background. I come originally from Toronto, although I live now in a suburb of Toronto, Oakville. And I would like to ham this up very much, but since everybody on CJRT is supposed to do everything very straight and very straightforwardly, I will not do it any other way. Are you all ready, Aaron? Oh, damn, the thing's been running.
Hello, friends. I have a great product to sell. Myself. My name is Cam Finlay. I'm from Oshawa, commonly known as Oshawa, the General Motors city. They call me the man with many voices or something like that.
Well, I completely disagree with the whole thing.
Because I don't think I have a lot of voices.
But I feel that things are this way all the time.
And speaking on behalf of my cousin James Bagshaw, goodbye.
Hi, this is Frank Boyd from Montreal. I sincerely hope that when our buddy Pete Byerly gets out into the trade at the end of next year that he'll have as good an operator as he's had all this year. Radio station CJRT here. I sincerely doubt it, but at the same time I would like to wish Pete all the best of luck in the years to come.
Pete Bennett, Creighton Mine, Ontario. And by the time you hear this, I probably won't be working in radio or television even after 3 years here. I'll probably be back in the mine.
Hello there, my name is Roman Bittman. I come from Hay River, Northwest Territories. Most of you, I'm sure, haven't heard of Hay River. It's north of Alberta on the shore of the Great Slave Lake. I work for CBC there, and I'm in Ryerson now, second year. And if I do manage to get the third year, and if I do manage to pass that, I'll probably be back in Hay River, but it'll be probably driving a dog sled instead of CBC.
Hi there, I'm Neil Campbell, and I'm Aaron's gift to God. I don't think I'm going to like this. I think I'm going to have to stop right now.
Brad Franklin from Toronto. Been in Toronto for 21 years, like was born here. And working for CFGM Radio and CJOH TV Channel 13 in Ottawa.
My name is Kathy Adamson from Dartmouth, Nova Scotia. I tried everything else. Marriage will settle you down. You refuse to get married, so you try the same method you use for selling soap. You put on an advertising campaign. It's worked before, son.
Hello, this is Barbara Colas from Wingham, Ontario. Well, they've asked me to say something about Wingham, and Well, all I can say is after 18 years there, you get claustrophobia.
Hi there. This is Farouk A. Mohammed from the land of the hummingbird, Trinidad. It has been a pleasure being here in Canada, and I do hope that when I should leave this country, the memories would live forever in my mind.
Hi, I'm Wayne Brown. I'll likely be remembered at Ryerson as the only guy that ever concluded the news in this way. Well, that's the news.
Hello, this is J.S. Bard, and I'd like to go on record as saying that Bass Lake is the source of the Atlantic and the Pacific Ocean.
My name is Ted Roberts, and I am second-year student. I'm one of the few students here that are working for a living. I work selling used cars, and I also had the privilege of playing in a skit about 2 days ago, and I was yours truly, Johnny Dollar.
Hi, my name's Norm Guilfoyle, and I'm recording for posterity. I work at CFRS Radio in Simcoe, and I'm in second year RTA at Ryerson, and after next year, I hope to be out of this business and doing something else.
This is Stan Vostokas. I'm 22. I think I'm in sound mind and body. And I'm a second-year student at Ryerson here in RTA. Originally, I'm from Lithuania. And what I planned to do when I came to Ryerson, I guess I just wanted to become an educated bum. But I don't know how it'll come out. My future, I think after the war, I'll go back to Lithuania and try to do something there.
Good evening. My name is Tex Bagshot, Jim Bagshot to some people, at least my mother. And I'm from Lindsay, the home of CKLY and also the sin capital of the world, as some people like to call it. Lindsay is quite a place, and in working at CKLY this summer, I invented a few new terms such as the Viennese waltz and the squash, the grubble, and we've got a new one coming out called the pterodactyl, which is a pretty fabulous sound, too. You can catch me on 910 Radio Saturday afternoons between 1 and 5, and we kind of hope you'll enjoy the whole mess. I'm in the second year of a 3-year course in radio and television arts here at Ryerson, and I hope to finish this year drinking. And also I'd like to introduce right now my cousin, confrere, and fellow worker at CKLY last summer, the Honorable Cameron X. Finley.
Thank you very much, my son.
Well, now you know I never would say a thing like that to you.
Well, about you finishing your second year, I got my doubts.
That's very nice. Thank you very much, Cam Finley, boy tree surgeon, the only man who ever fell out of his patient.
This is Bill Watson, RTA 2B. I am from Niagara Falls, Ontario, the honeymoon capital of the world. I have nothing to say of interest. I was told to keep a modicum of decency, so that cuts me out, you see.
Hi there, this is David William John Michael Gibbard, sometimes pronounced Gibbard, and I come from Stratford, Ontario, Canada, home of the world-famous Shakespearean Festival, so they tell me, where very many cultured people congregate, but I'm not one of them. As for experience in radio, I have worked in stations of ill repute, and so we won't mention them. As for summer employment, I worked on a construction gang, sometimes, when I wasn't sleeping. I can't think of anything else important, and I haven't said anything important so far, so I guess we'll call it quits at that. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Joe Hayward, and I'm from Sundridge, Ontario. I'd like to relate a little incident that happened to me the other day while I was doing my show, Organ Reverie. It seemed that there were quite a few people in the studio next to me who were trying to cut me up, throwing paper airplanes at the window, and very childish things like this. And they did their darndest to break me up, but they just couldn't do it, until finally I got to the last word, and the title of the selection which I was announcing was Bugler's Holiday. And what did I say but Burglar's Holiday? And that certainly is significant.
Well, hi out there, this is Jack Horn. I'm from Delhi, Ontario, a very small town of about 1,300 people, and I think I'll tell a little joke right now. It seems there was a manager of this filtering plant, and he was getting on in age, and he figured that when he died, he was going to donate his brain to science. So when he finally did die, he donated his brain, or at least some of his relatives did, and the scientists said that it was the first time that they had ever seen a thinking man's filter. No, wait, now that's not quite right, is it? Oh, no, I see. Here it is again. You see, this is a manager of a filtering plant, and he donated his brain to science. And when he finally did die, the scientists said it was the first time they'd ever seen a filtering man's thinker. Well, now, isn't that good? I hope everyone enjoyed it because I made a mess of it.
Doug Shepard here. I'm from Lakefield, Ontario, which is a small town of approximately 2,000 people. It is situated 10 miles north of Peterborough in the heart of the Kawartha Lakes district. I have sitting beside me here a friend of mine, Roger Williams.
I'm Roger Williams from Scarborough, Ontario. Scarborough. Toronto is a suburb of Scarborough, as you probably know. I've lived in Scarborough for about, 5 years and love it.